Hello everybody and welcome to the long-awaited, it's been a while, episode number 2. Episode number 2. I've not been able to get on here for a little while, to be honest with you, but the biggest positive, potentially unintentional positive, but massive positive, is I know you have been on here. And you've also been doing a bit to help me out as well, which is good. I actually really do appreciate that, because still been a little bit of movement here. Maybe a little bit more money as well, I'm not too sure. I can't remember what I ended on in the last episode, but I don't think we had £104,000. So what's happened? What's happened? We'll jump into landscape mode in a minute with you. Now I'm just going to start the episode by saying, if you've seen the YouTube post, if you're part of the Discord, you already know, you've already seen it. But just in case you haven't, we have, between myself and Bendercat, probably spent a good hour on here together. We have removed every single PC-only mod. So that means this server, this save game, this support you're giving to Trevaskis Town is fully crossplay as well. So if you didn't know that, you do now, and make sure you join in. You just got to jump into the Discord to get your passwords and things to get into the actual server. And you can do that on your phone, by the way. If you don't use Discord, just download the Discord app and then jump in. I will, as always, try and attach the link to the Discord in this description. So if you're interested, join the Discord, join in and help out. Actually, I will just say there's not really a lot on here. So initially, I didn't want this to change too much, because I quite like the idea of you being able to see the progression with me as I'm doing it. So that's why kind of the help I've had has been kept to a minimum, which again I do appreciate. But nothing's really changed majorly other than that. I think, I might be changing my mind a little bit on that. And I would like some feedback, maybe, if anyone's willing to comment it on the YouTube video. That always helps the algorithm. It's a nice little flying yeast going past there, look. But yeah, I think it helps the algorithm. So comment it on the video. But this is what I'm thinking. I maybe underestimated how much time I'm spending doing Trevaskis Town. And again, you know me, you know what I'm like. I do like to spend quite a bit of time on landscaping. Now, actually, I've already recorded a couple of bits in that town, which is why I've started here and not in the town. The two bits that you're about to see as a time-lapse, primarily, actually probably took me about 2 hours to do. So yeah, on top of doing kind of what we're looking at now, the standard farm work, plus the landscaping, is taking a lot more time than I'd expected. So I'm kind of thinking, let's open this farm up as well. So we'll keep it, it's still farm number 1, it's still Roosie's farm, but yeah, maybe I'll open it up to a bit more. Maybe someone in particular, a member of the channel wants to take on the responsibility with a couple other selected people, and in the background kind of improve this. All I would ask is, rather than what you've done over here, which I'll show you in a minute, try and challenge yourself to have that little bit of a Roosie twist to it. Make it kind of look nice. Maybe don't stick with just the square fields. Try and make it a bit unique, give it a bit of characteristic. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Honestly, I want to put so much time into the landscaping, and this to me, I'd always planned on being a landscaping kind of challenge anyway. It's so much of a challenge, especially without the PC mods, by the way. That does really make it a lot more difficult. If you didn't know that, anyone on PC knows the difference. Trying to play crossplay does make it a bit awkward, but hey, I'm up for a challenge. But yeah, in the meantime, really, I want to focus so much time into Trevaskis Town. I kind of don't really want to be doing this farm. I still want to help out and do things on the farm, and I'll still help out and do things on the communal farm as well. But actually, let me know what you think. I've not decided fully, but if there's a couple of members maybe who want to take on the challenge of doing something with this farm, then yeah, I think that would be a good option. Now, what I'm going to do, again, like I said, I've already recorded these, so I'm going to jump you into a time lapse. I've done quite a bit at Trevaskis Town. I'm doing it in sections. I'm not taking over the whole field straight away. I'm just trying to start a section, get it kind of 70% done, before I move on to the next section. Once I've done all of it, I'll come back and I'll go really crazy with the detail and the signposts and trees and bushes. So yeah, I'm kind of making it look really nice, but it could be better. And I'm leaving that maybe as kind of a final thing. And again, just while I'm on it, I'm kind of thinking maybe if I didn't hand this farm over, actually how I would do it was every odd number of episodes, so for example episode 1 or episode 3 would be start at the farm, do a little bit of farm work and then go into a short time lapse, and then every even number of episodes, so i.e. number 2, which is what we are in right now, primarily is going to be time lapse. And that's the way this episode is going to go either way, but that's maybe another option. Odd numbers in the farm with a little bit of time lapse, even numbers, no farming, pretty much 90% time lapse, and just every other episode. And the reason I'm kind of thinking that out of the blue actually is as I was kind of blown away by the amount of comments and feedback I got around, you know, enjoying watching the landscaping as a time lapse. I didn't think that kind of time lapsing would be enjoyable, but I guess it is, so I might as well do it. Right, anyway, so let me jump in now. I'm going to carry on recording the next bit already because I've already done this bit you're about to see, but for you I'll probably see you, I don't know, I've not fully edited it, but it's probably a good half an hour's worth, to be honest, of time lapsing, so I hope you enjoy it. If you're not really into that sort of thing, then skip forward a little bit, and I'm going to jump into doing a little bit of a tour of what you've done collectively in the communal farm, the Trevaskis communal farm over here, and then I'll walk you around what I've done down there in Trevaskis Town, and I'll just mention, you know, some things that have changed a bit as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and in the meantime I'm going to make my way down there ready to record the last little section. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, I don't know how long it took. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it was probably a long one. So first of all, before I walk into the town, you'll probably notice here, since I've done that recording, since I've done that time lapse in, the communal farm has started to make this Trevaskis Town land profitable, which is just adding free money, isn't it? So I think it was Bendercat initially, but anyone who helped with this, amazing. You've ploughed up basically the ground. I'm not going to be getting into this for a little while anyway. But now it's generated bales, which are obviously wrapped for silage, which are going to be sold. That's money that goes straight into the Trevaskis Town Fund. And the same rules apply on that as well. I think we've decided between us all as a poll, and I did vote in the poll as well, that anything that even Trevaskis Town earns from its own land is also doubled in value and added to the town farm. So that I think we're just going to double the value. So if we sell all of this silage and it's worth 50 grand, we'll add another 50 grand into the town fund as well, just to keep it going. And that's because I did warn you. I warned everyone I would spend it. This farm was at 5.5 million the last time I checked. I spent about 2.5 million. Now it's got another million added to it. But I mean, I've already spent £3.5 million on what I've done so far, and you can see a little glimpse of it so far. Although it does look like I've put that house the wrong way around, so that's good, isn't it? Wonderful. Anyway, yeah. So you've seen this bit before, haven't you? We know this bit's good. The rain is starting to show different ground texture issues, so it's not a problem. I think I need to just lower the ground a little bit here underneath. These are kind of placeable roads, so I'll just lower the ground a bit underneath. I'm sure that would fix that problem. But again, the rain seems to be adding ever so slight different issues to it. But whatever. Right, you've seen up to here. You've seen the roundabout. You've just seen in the time lapse this here, the wholesale market. Yeah, the first part of the time lapse I did in one episode, and then the second part I tweaked it a bit, which you can see over here, because Bendercat tried to drive a trailer on a truck towing another trailer. I mean, I don't know what the official word is for that, but basically it was far too big. So yeah, I've extended it a little bit just for ease. But this looks kind of cool, doesn't it? What do you think? What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Yep. I like it. I like it. It's a shame you can't actually go in there. It's also, yeah, it's very short. I'm going to whack my head on that. So yeah, this looks kind of cool anyway. This is a sell point. So even though it belongs to Trevaskis Town, it is a sell point. Anyone can sell here. And again, I've made this bit bigger. Initially, it kind of went straight across here. But yeah, I've just added a bit of decoration, you know, make it look nice. So that's it. So that's a sell point, which is up and running with a nice little exit way leading to the future of the town. Again, something I've not got into yet, but I will do. I don't quite know why there's a tree falling down there. That's a bit odd. Has it just appeared? Oh no, maybe someone chopped it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I was happy with that. It looks quite cool. Again, keeping with that theme, kind of a small town. It's not a city, but it is looking pretty good. Again, over here, let's just start with this bit. Looks pretty good. Some nice houses. You know, I always said this is going to be the slightly more expensive part of the town. Roadway there to lead on to the next thing. Don't know what I'm going to do, but there will be something down there. So that's kind of cool. I just finished all these off, really. Just some decoration. Placed some random cars down. Fences to kind of show the house gardens and things like that. Kind of like it. Again, the rain is showing up some of these weird things. In fact, it's changing as I'm walking over it. Look. Yeah, odd. Okay, cool. I think this would look a lot nicer if it wasn't... What are we in? March. Yeah, if the grass was green, it would look better, wouldn't it? Same again, look. Just a bit of decoration. This kind of... I just wanted this to look like the slightly nicer cul-de-sac areas. And, yeah, pretty good. From this side, that looks amazing. From the back, I didn't even notice. Let me see if I can get through here. There we go, cheeky entrance way to someone's back garden. I didn't realise that was a garage. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? I wonder if I've done that over here as well. Yep. So I put these houses in back to front. That's good, isn't it? But actually, it's fun. I'll cover them with the tree because I quite like what I've done here. Yeah, that'll be all right. Cool. But yeah, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. Again, time lapse, and let me know actually if you can. Was this kind of over the top time lapse and a lot longer? Was this okay? Do you like this kind of thing, or would you rather me stick to a bit of farm and a bit of time lapse in each episode? Or again, like I've mentioned, to me I've just mentioned it, but to you it's probably about half an hour ago. Do I slowly give up the whole farming side of things and make this a series of purely town build? Either way, I'm happy. I mean, I love doing this town build. The more time I can put into town building, the better it's going to look. And again, just as a reminder, all PC mods are removed. So this challenge is now a little bit more of a challenge. I'm doing this on purely crossplay, same as what you'd have on console. There's nothing that you see here that cannot be done on a console. The only difference is, I guess, I use a mouse for the landscaping rather than a controller. But you could do all of this even with your Xbox or PS5 control. You could do all of this. This is nothing. And this is, again, this is the start. This is just the start. And it's going to be a lot bigger. Even when I walk over this, look, that disappears. Don't know. Maybe long terms I just delete these roads. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, no, let me know. Do let me know. And make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you come and join in on the server with all the various people. There's lots of people that have been on this server. In actual fact, do you want to see it? Let's jump over to my mouse. I can no longer fly because, again, crossplay. But if I get my mouse, here we go. You've probably just seen an overview in the time lapse anyway, but there's the overview so far. Looking pretty good. This looks nice. This looks nice and finished now. I'm happy with this section. Got to move on to prioritising the church area, which I want to make very decorative. I'm even tempted, I'm toying with the idea of, what about if I try and make like a pier? Yeah, like some sort of concrete pier with loads of benches on it. So I've got some ideas. That's just going to be, I fiddle with it and see how it works. Again, this section here will not be a field. This section here, long term, will not be a field, but for a minute, it's earning some extra money. Actually, a bit of an update, I forgot to mention. This section and this section, as well as still having 3,975,000, we now own this and this section for Trevaskis Town. So it's not just here, I can fairly extend it right the way along. So when I mentioned right at the beginning, I'd like to make this sort of industrial area the outskirts. I've already got the lands now to do it, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Bit of a sneak peek at what I'm going to do, by the way. This bridge that you can see here, I may have to just jump in and temporarily add the landscaping PC script mod just so I can do this, because I'd like to double up this bridge like I did at the other side. And I'm actually going to create like we call it a bypass over here in the UK, but I don't know what you would call it where you're from, but essentially a 2-lane road with like a barrier through the centre, which goes all the way down to the far end here, if you can see my mouse, where the industrial area is. But yeah, that's going to be like a bypass, a highway maybe. I'm not sure if that's kind of equivalent to a highway. And again, I'm going to continue that right all the way up to this piece here, which is the other bit of land, the last bit of land, which does mean then that this farm can join on to the end here, and I'll do some kind of junction so we can get off at different turnings. But that'll be quite cool, and that'll set me up to do like a big fuel station, and maybe like a logistics garage or something, like a big factory. Yeah. Part of the ideas is all good. And then just while we're on it, you've probably seen it while I'm talking. This farm, although primarily the same, and I like that. I'm glad you've done that. You can change it if you want, by the way. I'm not too fussy. I would just like you to keep the original kind of start and stuff. But if you want to put it somewhere else, that's fine. But I do actually like you've kept it the way it was when we started. But look at the expansion. Look at and that just shows how much time and effort that you guys are putting into doing it. It's crazy. Oh my god, there's actually a tornado. Do you know that's the first time in Farming Simulator, since playing it, I've seen a tornado. That is actually the first time, genuinely. I might even have to jump down now on my controller and go and stand there and watch it. Does it blow you around? Where does it go? Does it move around the map? It's kind of still at the minute. Yeah. It's not moving a great deal, is it? I'm going to go and have a look at that. Mate, I think you might not want to fly that way in your hot air balloon. That might not be a very good idea. Just saying. Probably not advisable. Anyway, yeah, pretty good. I'm actually really loving doing this. I love it. I think it's great. It's just enjoyable. And while I am doing it, by the way, I am just jumping into the voice chat in Discord. So if you ever see me in there, just jump in and just chat normally. That's all I want to do. Just chat. It just keeps me entertained whilst I'm doing the landscaping. I probably won't be on here doing farming. I'll be doing landscaping. I'll be pre-recording the time lapses, which again, voice chat, what I say, what you say, what anyone says won't be part of the videos no matter what, because I always record a time lapse muted anyway. So yeah, if you see me in voice chat, jump in. Keep me entertained whilst I'm sat here on my own. Anyway, do you know, I think I need to go and have a look at this tornado, don't I? I wonder if I can click on it and visit it. No, you can't. Which way is it going? It is actually not moving, isn't it? I don't think it's moving at all. Let's visit this. Where is it? There it is. I mean, again, this is probably not advisable. I've just told him off for being right there. And now I'm walking up towards a tornado. That's really good, isn't it? But yeah. Do you know, I would quite... I'd quite like it to go through the communal farm. Not the town. Please don't go through the town. I can't be dealing with that. But yeah, I'd like it to go through the communal farm, just to annoy everybody. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? Wow. Pretty cool. Isn't it supposed to rip up trees and stuff as well? I don't know. It's just hitting me in the face with twigs right now, though. You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's me. That's kind of it's a feature, isn't it? It's a feature. Is it a cool feature? Just kind of feels like they've just put a random animation of a tornado in the middle of the map. But there you go. Right, that's it for now. We're going to end on that. My first experience of a tornado is absolutely when I don't want it to go anywhere near the town that I've just built. That would be so annoying. So hopefully in the meantime, while the server's running in the background, next time I log on, hopefully there's still a town. That would be a bit annoying. That would be really annoying. Well, until episode number 3, again, let me know what you think about those 3 different ideas I've just suggested. But until that episode, and until the premiere, which hopefully I'm in watching with you right at this moment, cheers and gone.